Adding opposite signs. Okay, this is what happens when we go ahead and add two things that have the different signs, or a positive and a negative. Okay, so adding opposite signs. Let's get an example here. Come back to this example and explain some things. 2 plus, and let's go with negative 3. Or it doesn't really matter. Maybe the negative comes first. So a negative 4 plus 6. And if it doesn't have a sign like the 2, or it doesn't have the sign as a 6, those are assumed to be positive. Okay, two rules here. One, and if you remember, we were adding the same sign. We had that thing called the absolute value, which was the distance from 0. We're going to use that thing again. All right, only when we're adding opposite signs, we find the difference. Let's see. Between their absolute values. So when I do that, right, the difference between their absolute values, this is 2, this is a 3, the difference between 2 and 3 is 1. The difference between 4, because the absolute value of negative 4 is positive 4, and 6 is 2. So there's following one of those rules. The second rule is you apply the sign of the larger. Apply sign of larger number. All right, so let's come back here, which is larger. And when we're talking larger, we're talking their absolute sense. Okay, so which is larger, 2 or 3? Well, 3 is larger. 3 sign is negative, therefore this answer becomes negative 1. In this case, the absolute value of 4 is 4. The absolute value of 6 is 6. 6 is larger than 4 by 2. 6 is larger. It is a positive, so we really don't have to put the positive sign there to assume that it is positive. Please make sure this is a very simplistic explanation of what we're talking about. It still applies in decimals. When you have to add, you have to make sure you're lining up your decimals or fractions, and you still have to have that common denominator. But these are very simplistic ideas here as well.